Good afternoon, plant lovers. Today I'm bringing you along with me on the Calendula edition, and I'm going to be talking to you about the benefits of calendula and why it's good to do an autumn sowing. So stay tuned. Okay, one thing I thought that would be quite nice for us to do together is to sow some calendula. So you can sow calendula as an autumn sowing, and what this will do, it will get the flowers ready for early spring. And that means that you can still have colour in your garden in early spring when your perennials still haven't really got started. So it's really good to get them going now so that you can get that early spring colour. And I think they actually grow stronger when you do an autumn sowing. That's what I've read anyway. Yeah, so I've got two types of calendula here. I've got the kind of standard one that everybody is familiar with, which is Candyman Orange, and I also bought the Calendula Snow Princess, which looks really great as well. Obviously the packet's plain, but I'll insert a picture so you can see. So I just thought we'd do a couple of rows of that together. Okay, so let me just see how deep you have to sow it. It says half an inch, so probably about that much should do. Now, according to this packet, you can actually continue to sow it up to early October indoors. I will take these indoors. I'm just sowing it outdoors now with you. So let's look at the seeds of this one. I'm not going to do them all now. I will do a sowing in the spring as well, but I just thought now, while, you know, in the spring we're going to have so many seeds we have to sow. So this can just lighten that load a bit. This is what the calendula seeds look like, and all I'm going to do is just, they look like little seahorses, don't they? All I'm going to do is just drop them in to the holes I've just made. I'm so excited for next spring. I've got so many plans in my head. I really like the quote that says that the gardener dreams bigger than an emperor, because I've got so many plans for the garden and what I want to grow, and I think that's one of the best parts of gardening. Oh my god, I just realised I was talking so much. I only did the orange, but that's okay. That's fine. I'll sow some white ones later. That was smart. Okay, so all I need to do, I'm just going to cover them up like that. And then I'll just need to water that, which I'll do shortly. Okay, so I'm back now, and now we will be sowing the Calendula Snow Princess. And I got the Snow Princess from Nikki's nursery, Snow Princess Seeds. So let's talk calendula. Calendula is actually a Mediterranean flower, and its name comes from the Latin word meaning little calendar, because it's thought to flower on the first of the month. Calendula has been recorded as being used by many different cultures, including ancient cultures such as the Aztecs and the Mayans. It's used in Hindu culture and was also used widely in the Middle Ages as well. As a flower, calendula has more than just ornamental value. It is widely used in herbal and skincare products, particularly in Ayurvedic and Chinese medicine. In terms of skincare, it imparts very soothing properties, and the famous skincare brand Kiehl's has an entire range dedicated to calendula. As well as that, calendula is edible, so you get a lot of benefits, not just beauty, but you can also get practical use out of it. It's sprinkled over salads. It can be used as part of calendula tea. It can be used as a substitute for saffron, and some even use it as a yellow dye to colour foods and fabrics. In the Middle Ages as well, they used to use calendula to colour cheese and butter. So it's really a very versatile flower to have, and I hope if I have enough calendula in the future or next spring, let's say next season, that I will be able to think about creating some skincare products with calendula, because natural skincare is also an area that I am really interested in. My YouTube friend Steve's Growing Space is a big advocate of companion planting, and calendula are great companion plants, very good to plant near tomatoes as they repel whitefly, and they will also attract beneficial insects which prey on aphids. Here is two I made earlier. I actually sowed these calendula about I think 3 weeks ago, and they've come on quite nicely, which is not too bad. So I'll be overwintering this tray plus these two, and I did these two as a bit of a test just to see if it would work, and it did, so that's why I'm doing a whole tray. So next spring, hopefully, loads of calendula in the garden. Some will be Snow White and some will be the Candyman. So it's going to be really nice to have that early burst of colour in the garden. So that concludes my calendula video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I've encouraged you to do an autumn sowing of calendula. Take care until next time.